Mrs. Forbes, I'm Ensign Myers, U.S. Coast Guard.
You found Jack.
Mrs. Forbes, I'm very sorry.
Well, where is he? Can I see him? Trucker, you'll come with me, won't you?
We didn't find Mr. Forbes. We found these. This wallet was inside the jacket.
Which hospital is he at?
Ensign Myers, where'd you find the jacket?
About 5 miles off the coast.
Thank you. Listen, Stacey, you need to have these. You need to take these.
You know, Jack just bought this jacket last week.
Stacey, listen, I don't think you should hold
He bought
on
it for our
much
honeymoon.
Listen, is there any chance that maybe he could still be alive out there?
No. After all this time, I don't think it's possible.
See, why don't you let me take you up to the house?
I really should take this to be cleaned, you know. It's got holes in it.
So why don't you guys take off? I'll take care of her.
Trucker, she doesn't believe that Jack is gone.
I'll stay with her. Too many people around. It's just gonna suffocate her.
Oh.
Let's go home, Trisha. Yeah, why don't you do that?
Call me if you need anything.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay?
Very
Anything
much.
at all.
We'll be fine.
All right? Trucker, if you'd like to come visit Christopher later.
I know where you are.
You know, he kept all kinds of things in his wallet. You know, all these old receipts from restaurants and whatnot. Oh, look at that. That was his favorite picture of us.
Hey, Stace. Come on.
You know, they say that if you're real careful, you can smooth out a picture and make it look new again. Did you know that?
Yeah, look, you know, if you want, I mean, crying's okay, you know. I mean, if you need to do that.
Why should I cry, Trucker?
Because I think you should let the pain out. Yeah, come on, if you bury it, it's gonna stay there and never go away.
Hey, Mom. Mommy didn't come to kiss us goodnight. He snuck out.
JJ, Mommy's kind of tired now. Listen, let me take you back up to the house, okay?
Where's Daddy?
Come on.
I want Daddy to kiss me goodnight.
He's finally asleep.
Come sit with me. It's been a long, long day.
Can't believe that Jack is really gone. So unfair.
Makes you wonder, doesn't it? What's the big plan?
I feel like, oh, I don't know.
That if you'd been there, you somehow could have stopped it?
Yes.
Yeah, I know. I remember having those feelings when Elise died.
But you were there for her gift.
But helpless. It was so quiet. She just stared at me as if she just didn't look away, somehow everything would be all right. She was so young and so healthy, it just didn't make any sense. One moment I was holding her hand, the next moment she was gone. And I picked up my son, and I felt lonelier than I ever had felt in my life.
Oh, I'm sorry I'm late, but the traffic was backed up.
Late?
For our appointment. At 10:30, you said that tonight would be the best time to go over your statements.
Oh, Armand, I can't do it tonight.
Trisha, we're scheduled in court the day after tomorrow for the custody hearing.
I know, but
You've got more important business.
there's been a sudden death in the family.
I'm sorry.
Excuse me. Please introduce yourselves. I'm coming, sweetie.
Armand Rosario. How are you, Professor Bowman?
How do you know my name?
I do my homework.
Well, Mr. Rosario, as you can see, tonight's really not going to work out. She's had a really rough day, and could be some time with the baby, so I think it's better if you just take off.
Ah, that's okay. I'm a night owl. I'll wait.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Maybe you didn't hear me. It would be better if you left. Now.
And I said I had no problem waiting.
Here, you're a real shark in the courtroom.
Yes, but I've got better eyesight. I can see trouble coming even before it enters the building.
Yeah? People say you're the best divorce lawyer this side of Chicago.
I do my best for my clients.
And what is your best, counselor? Is Trisha going to get custody of her son?
You got a personal interest at stake?
I want you to nail Trucker to the wall.
My intention is to make sure that Mr. Mackenzie does not get custody of his son.
Do better than your intention. I want you to destroy him. I want you to see that Trucker stays out of Trisha's life permanently.
Honey, your daddy and I were on a boat, and it was dark, and I couldn't find him.
Oh, Mrs. Forbes, I'm so sorry. I thought JJ and Heather were asleep. I'll take them back.
Is Daddy in the dark?
No, your daddy's gone off on a very important journey. You know when it gets cold and all the birds, they fly off to warmer places? They fly on a wind that comes from the sun. It's called the sun wind. The first time I saw the birds on the sun wind was when my mom went away. One afternoon, I saw all the ducks and the geese. They were flying together, you know, and it kind of made me wonder if maybe my mom was up there with them.
Could you see her?
No, only the birds could. But I knew they were taking her up to heaven.
Did she come back?
No, she stayed in heaven. But she was helping with very, very important things, and I think that's where your dad is right now. I think he's helping my mom and all the other people that flew on the Sunwind. They're trying to make the world a better place for all of us. I'll tell you what, how about come fall, we'll go watch the birds flying. And you can wave to your daddy.
But you said I couldn't see him.
Yeah, but he'll see you.
Come on now, let's go to bed.
Good night's sleep now.
Come on, precious.
There you go.
Here you go.
Got her? Okay, good night.
Thank you, Trucker, for spending time with them. I know when Jack comes home, he'll be really grateful to you.
Sounds to me like you've got another agenda going on here. Something I need to know?
Trisha and I are close. I have a healthy interest in her well-being. What's your angle, counselor? Huh?
My mother didn't raise a fool. I sense a payoff for you. You want to share it with me?
I care, okay? Trisha wants to keep her child at all costs.
And what do you want to keep at all costs, my friend?
My personal interest here, my friend, my dear new friend, is none of your business. Now, Trisha intends to get custody of her child, and I'm going to help her any way I can.
Which includes the speedy removal of one in-the-way husband by the name of Trucker Mackenzie. I am a lawyer, Professor Bowman, not a bounty hunter.
As far as I'm concerned, you're a guy who gets paid to do what he does to the best of his ability. Don't mess with me, counselor. Just do your job and win the case.
What I'm going to do, Professor, is in the best interest of my client, and not some hot-headed school teacher on a mission. Trisha, this can wait until tomorrow. And once again, I'm sorry about your family's loss.
Thank you very much.
Good night.
How is this little guy? Yeah. How you
Can't
doing?
sleep.
Oh.
Every time I look at him, I can't help but think about what might happen.
Trisha, you're not going to lose Christopher.
Promise?
I don't want.
Give me my hair back.
That's my guts.
From the accident and headed west, zigzagging. It was perfectly clear we could see for quite some distance, but
No, Jack.
no, I'm sorry.
Thanks, Clyde.
Well, you
I
doing
really
good.
appreciate it.
I understand the Coast Guard found his jacket.
Yeah, and his wallet.
Stacey, look, I'm so sorry. I mean, I'm sick inside. If there's anything that I can do,
Yeah, I'll call you. Thank you.
please, just anything to help. Look, if there's anything that I can do to help make arrangements, maybe for the.
What? For what?
Well, if I can help with the memorial service. in
What
any way.
memorial service? Clay, there's not going to be a memorial service. Isn't going to be a memorial service because Jack is not dead.
Stacey, look,
Don't
we-
Stacey me. Clay, that is a really horrible thing to say to someone.
Stacey, I'm sorry. I mean, I'm just looking to help.
I know you're trying to help. You really want to help? Then why don't you leave? That would be a really big help for me, Clay.
Maybe you should take off.
Okay, sure. Look, Stace, if I can do anything at all, just pick up the phone. I'll be on call.
He is truly tactless. A memorial service for crying out loud.
Hey, come on, come here.
Why?
Just come here, come on. Who's your friend?
You are.
That's right. And would I ever do anything to hurt you?
No.
No, I wouldn't. Now, come on, let's sit down. We're gonna have a little talk.
What about?
About Jack.
Oh, Trucker.
Come on, listen to me. I loved him too, Stace. I mean, next to you, he was my best friend.
Was?
Yeah, was.
Oh, no, not you
Listen,
too.
come on.
What?
It hurts. It hurts big time, I know. And it isn't fair. You didn't deserve this. Jack doesn't deserve this. Nobody did. And this thing should not have been. It should never have happened. But he's gone, Stacey.
No.
He's gone.
No, he's not.
There's no way that he could have survived in the water out this long.
Yes, there is. He could have been picked up by a small boat.
No.
He could have.
No, honey, he's gone. He's not coming back.
He has to come back. He can't leave me, Trucker.
You don't
I
have,
won't let him.
You don't have a choice now, honey. It happened. You've got to start trying to deal with this.
No, stop it.
Come
Just
on, this
stop
isn't
it. No.
healthy. This isn't healthy. Not for you, not for your kids. Come on.
Such an idiot. Why didn't he wear a life vest?
I don't know.
It's such a simple thing. I asked him to wait until morning, but he wanted to sail. Why didn't he listen to me?
He should have.
That's right. You're damn right he should have. But no, he had to play sailor. He had to go.
Yes, and he left you.
Yeah, what did he leave me with, huh? What? A stupid jacket. That's what he left me with.
Right.
Oh!
That's it.
I hate him! I hate him! I hate him!
Come on.
No!
Okay, it's okay.
No!
Come
It's
on.
not okay! Tell me why it happened!
I don't know why.
Please give me some answers!
I don't know any. I wish I could.
It's so unfair, Trucker! It's just so unfair! I hate
Of course
him!
it is, honey. Come on.
No!
It's very unfair. You got a very right deal. You got every right to be angry. Come on.
I hate him!
Come on. Let it all out. Show me I'm not. doing better?
Oh, God.
I know.
Do you remember when we came back from Atlanta?
Yeah,
And I asked Jack to meet me here?
yeah, I do.
And when I got here, he wasn't here. There was nobody. I was so mad at him. I just wanted to leave him. You want to know what stopped me?
What?
I tried to imagine my life without him. But I couldn't. Jack is my life.
Here, come on. It's okay. It's okay. Go ahead.
We had our problems, you know. God knows we had our share of them. But our love was so strong. It was so real. It was able to help us get through it. We renewed our vows. We had plans for the future. We had hopes. We had dreams. What am I supposed to do with this life I'm supposed to live now?
Just hang on.
Hang on to what?
You'll hang on to me, to your family, to your kids, Stace. You can hang on to the memories.
I don't want memories. I just want my husband.
Listen, I wish that I had some magic words that I could say to make things a little easier for, or just anything I could say to take the pain away, but I don't, honey. I know how bad it hurts, and it's gonna hurt for a long time. I know that.
I just feel so lost.
I know you do. Stace, I know you do, but you got a lot of people pulling for you. You got a lot of people pulling for you, and I'm gonna be right here to help you through. And I don't care if I spend the next 6 months with the phone glued to my ear or camped out on your couch. I'm gonna be here for you, Stacey. I'm gonna be here. Yeah, just a minute. Who? Just.
Hi.
Oh, Stace, what are you doing here?
What? I just came to see you. Well, can I come in, or am I gonna have to stand out here all day?
Yeah, sure. Come on in. You know what, though? I just know. You know what I'm doing? I don't know where my pants are. I was just ironing them, so I know they're around here somewhere. Let me just.
Well, did you hang them up or something?
No, I don't know what I did with them.
What color are they?
Problem.
Are they black? Are these?
Yeah.
Are these them?
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm glad
Yeah,
you
sure.
came. I'm sorry about this.
No problem. No
Sorry
problem.
This. Oh my God.
What?
This is my.
Oh my God! It's burning.
Shirt. That's my shirt.
Oh.
I can't believe it. Oh my God. I don't guess my jacket's gonna be able to hide that, huh?
Do you have another one?
Of course. Sure, Stacy. I got a closet full of dress shirts. You know me. The way I dress.
I was worried about you. I guess that was silly.
Listen, I'm okay. I mean, my problems are minuscule, you know, compared to yours. How you been doing? Are you doing any better?
Yeah, you know, okay. Worrying about you keeps my mind off my own worries.
No,
you
come
know?
on, honey. Did you sleep any better? Did you sleep at all?
No, I didn't really. It's kind of strange, you know. Listen, I came here to talk about your problems, okay? Not.
Well, hopefully after today, I'll have fewer problems.
Trucker, you sure you don't want to give up this custody thing?
Listen, I'm sure I want my son. The rest of it, I'm not so sure about.
Yeah, but there's no guarantee that...
I'm gonna win, Stacy. And tonight I'm gonna bring Christopher home. Home to stay.
Try not to worry, Trisha. No judge is going to take a 5-month-old baby away from his mother.
When do we lose that?
Pardon me?
Look at him. So innocent. I mean, we all start out that way. Pure and clean and good. What happens?
Life, I guess.
Are you ready for a nap?
I'm gonna put him down. Oh, would you get that for me? It's probably the sitter. Okay, boy. Okay.
What are you doing here?
Top of the morning to you too, Gwyneth.
Gifford, she is going to court today.
I'm well aware of that.
You're not going with her.
Yes, he is.
Trisha, honey, why? The last thing you want to do
Mother,
right now.
Giff and I are going to be spending a lot of time together from now on. I know that's going to bother you, but you are just going to have to deal with it.
Oh, this is beautiful. Can I open it?
Sure, of course. It's nice, huh?
Yeah.
I was thinking about making him a sled, but I guess he's a little young for that.
Well, look
so.
at all these toys.
Well, what's good as a toy box without toys?
Don't tell me. You made this.
Oh, no, I didn't make that one, Stacey. It's plastic, see?
You're starting him out young, though, right?
Right. I figure when he's about 10, he can start helping me out at the shop, and on his 12th birthday, I'll get him his first bike. Maybe, you know, a little XR or something like that.
Trevor, wait a second. Don't you think you're rushing this a little bit?
Oh, come on, he's gonna wear a helmet, definitely.
No, I mean, you don't want to get ahead of yourself.
Ah, Stacey, I won't. I won't. I mean, my God, look at the woods. I mean, can you imagine a better place for a little boy to grow up?
No.
Just camping and fishing. He's gonna grow up right, Stacey. I'm not gonna let the old ones mess him up.
Trucker, you're going to be a wonderful father to your son, no matter what happens.
You don't think I'm gonna win, do you?
All I'm saying is that you shouldn't get your hopes up high.
I'm gonna get custody.
But most courts prefer a child, especially an infant, to be raised by his mother.
Stacey, every situation is different. There are very special
Yeah,
circumstances
Trucker,
here.
I realize that.
I can't lose my son. Do you understand? That can't happen.
Trisha, what does this mean? You're going to be spending a lot of time together.
Which word didn't you understand?
Are you dating him?
Mother, I know you don't approve.
You're damn right I don't approve.
Well, fortunately, we don't require your approval.
Stay out of this, Gifford.
She's a grown woman, and she can make her own decisions now,
Are you
Gwyneth.
sleeping with him?
Mother,
Are you?
don't ask me that question.
Trisha, you are making a huge mistake. Believe me, I know from first-hand experience.
No, I'm the one who made the mistake.
Gifford, what the hell is this? If at first you don't succeed, try her daughter.
Stop it, both of you. Look, I know this is going to be awkward for all of us, but I think if we
Honey, he is too old for you.
Oh, I'm too old now, huh?
Try looking in the mirror, Gifford.
I'm not quite ready for retirement yet, Gwen.
Well, maybe you should give it some thought.
Mother, you're not listening.
Trisha, I understand. I understand him. Now, look, I know he can be charming and very sweet, but that won't last. This man will change.
Oh, true. When the full moon comes out, watch out for me.
I am serious,
You
honey.
want to hear me howl?
He will hurt you just like he hurt me.
Mother, I'm sorry that you were hurt. But this is my life. Let me live it.
But, Trisha,
I mean it.
Okay. If you want to date him, fine.
Thank you very much,
Just
Gwen.
don't parade him around town on your arm. Please, honey, be a little discreet.
Mother, stop.
Sweetheart, think of the picture you will present. Now, you don't want to give Trucker any more ammunition. What is this? Do you actually want her to lose the custody suit?
I've checked into this, Gwyneth. They're legally separated, and she can date whomever she pleases.
And Trucker's not stupid. He's not going to charge me with infidelity.
Why take that chance, honey?
My baby.
Your gall is beyond belief.
May I make a suggestion, Gwyneth?
No.
Don't get involved where you're not invited.
I beg your pardon.
Trisha wants me, and I want her, and she doesn't want or need your advice. Do you get it?
Gifford, I am her mother. I have a right to
To
make...
what? To interfere with us? No, you don't. And if you do, you just be prepared
For what?
for her to shut you right out of her life.
Oh, please, give me a break.
She did it once already, didn't she, Gwyneth? Or have we forgotten her little trip to Porter's Peak?
She was not running from me, Gifford. She was running from Trucker Mackenzie, and you were busy sticking your nose in where it didn't belong.
Really? How many times did she call you when she was gone? Don't blame me, Gwyneth. It's not my fault that she didn't want to talk to you. Matter of fact, I tried to get her to do just that, but she wouldn't listen to me. She said something about being sick and tired to death of you and the rest of the family interfering in her life.
Smugness doesn't become you.
You have an amazing, beautiful, wonderful daughter. I would hate to see you lose her.
Gifford, if you hurt her, I swear to God.
I'm not gonna hurt her, but you might, Gwyneth. You might. If you get in our way.
Is this some kind of threat?
We go together, Gwyn. Be happy for us. Learn to live with it or lose your daughter. The choice is up to you.
Okay, let me take a look at you. All right, the suit is great, but I want you to lose that tie.
Shane, this is a custody hearing. It's not a beauty contest.
Trucker, I asked you to wear blue because it's a very sedate and calm color, and that's the image we've got to present here. And this tie is a little wild.
I seriously doubt that the tie is going to affect the case one way or another. Really?
We need any advantage we can get. Look, I told you that this was, from the very beginning, this was going to be a difficult case to win. The court rarely awards custody to the father, especially with an infant.
Okay, I'll change the tie.
Now, I prepared a very good case, but I need your help.
I'll do whatever you say.
It's imperative that you make a good impression in court today.
I plan to.
You absolutely, under no circumstances are you to lose your temper. Do you understand?
Yes. Yes.
Well, it won't be easy. Rosario is going to do his best to get you all upset. He's going to get very nasty.
I know.
Good. Good. Let's see. Good. Much better.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. All right, now I want you to answer whatever questions he asks you as simply as possible. Do not elaborate. If he shows you in a bad light, just don't worry about it. I'll clarify on cross-examination.
Shayna, you said you had a strong case. What's your plan?
Well, in order to get the court to grant custody to Trucker, we're going to have to prove that Trisha is an unfit mother.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes. And it's going to get very ugly. I'm going to have to convince the judge that Trisha is the worst mother, the worst person to be with children since Medea. And consequently, I'm going to have to bring up some very painful memories for both of you. Don't kid yourself, Trucker. Trisha is going to hate you after today like she's never hated anything before. Are you prepared for that?
It's the only way.
It's the only way.
Trucker, are you sure you want to go through with this?
I think I'm doing the right thing.
You think? Honey, if you're not 100% sure on this, don't do it. There's still time for you to change your mind.
Anybody want any coffee, a candy bar?
No, thanks.
Gwyneth?
No, thank you. I wish your attorney would show up, Trisha. He's making me nervous.
He'll be here.
Are you sure he's good?
He's the best, Gwyneth.
I am speaking to my daughter. Do you mind if I speak to my daughter?
Armand is very good.
Your father sends his love.
COD, no doubt.
Oh, honey, please.
I'm sorry. I'm just a little nervous.
He wanted to be here for you today.
He isn't coming, is he?
No, I told him to stay away.
Well, so did I, but he doesn't always listen.
He doesn't want to upset you, honey. He'll listen.
Couldn't deal with him right now.
I understand.
Mother, you know, there's really no reason that you have to stick around. Trucker and I are the only ones that are allowed in the courtroom.
Well, can I wait until you go in?
It's all right. Giff is here with me.
Will you call me when it's all over?
Of course.
Let me give you a hug. I love you. I love you, too. I wish you all the luck in the world.
Thank you.
And don't you forget. You call me.
I will.
What? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you.
I'm just a little jumpy, kid. It's not your fault.
It's understandable.
Ready?
Yeah, I guess.
All right, I'm gonna go inside and set up. Give me 5 minutes, all right?
Thanks, Jane.
Don't do this. Trisha's right over there. Why don't we talk to her?
I'll say what?
Work something out. Just the two of you, no lawyers.
Joint custody.
Yeah. Come on, Trucker. It's better than no custody at all, which is exactly what you're going to get if you lose this case.
I know, Stace, but...
You and Trisha are Christopher's parents. Now, there's no court in the world that's going to change that. He needs his mother and his father. Come on, why don't you go and talk to her? Go on.
I don't know, Stace.
Trucker, please.
All right. Hi.
Hi.
How's Christopher?
He's fine.
I was talking to Trisha.
What makes you think that she wants to talk to you about anything today, Drucker?
Fine. That's fine. I'll see you inside.
What happened? Well, what did she say?
She didn't say anything. Gift did all the talking.
Oh,
That's it, Stacey. There is no way I'm letting that man raise my son. Let's get this started.
Hey, take it easy. You'll be okay.
Not if they take away my son.
You've got a chance, Trucker.
And if I don't let Rosario get to me, I know.
Please tell me that this is going to be all right.
They have no case.
If I lose Christopher...
You won't. Trust me. All right.
Be seated. I want to start by reminding you that this is a hearing, not a trial. Both parties have agreed to a divorce, but before that can be granted, you must resolve the issue of the temporary custody of your child. That's the purpose of this hearing. Mr. Mackenzie has filed a petition for sole custody. I remind you that a father is rarely granted sole custody to a child this young, and I'd be reluctant to do so here unless it is clearly shown that Mrs. Mackenzie is an unfit mother. Are both parties prepared to proceed?
Waiting makes me crazy. Wish I was inside there with her.
Trisha's an adult. She doesn't need you to hold her hand.
You blame me for this whole thing, don't you, Stacey, huh? For the divorce, for the custody fight, the whole ball of wax, right?
If they still love each other.
I think you're wrong, Stacey.
I know you do. I know you do. That's why they're in there right now fighting over their son.
How can you say that to me when you know how hard I tried to work to keep them together?
Oh, that's right. You're the great shoulder to cry on. Your involvement with Trisha is keeping them from working things out.
Oh, we shouldn't be fighting Trisha and Trucker's fight for them. They're having a hard enough time with this themselves. You think we can declare a ceasefire here?
I don't know.
Trisha told me about Jack. I'm very, very sorry. I know how tough it is.
Oh, do you?
Yes, I do. My wife died in childbirth.
I didn't know.
Well, I don't talk about it too much.
Very sorry.
She was the only woman I had ever loved, and just suddenly she was gone.
How did you get through it?
I almost didn't. It was years before I put my life together again. No, please don't leave me alone.
My friend, I'm sorry. I know this is hard for you.
My whole world is wrecked. You can't go like this.
She can't hear you. She's gone.
No, she's here. I'm holding her. I'll never let you go, sweetheart. I'll never, ever let you go.
She's gone on too long. I'm gonna have to give her something.
I'll never let you go. I'll never let you go. I'll never, ever let you go. I'll never let you go.
Yeah. Are you all right?
Yeah. Look. I just wish I knew how she was.
Trisha, Christopher's not your first baby, isn't that true?
No. I had another little boy, Benjamin. He died just a few hours after he was born.
And what was your reaction to his death?
My reaction? He was my baby. Our baby. I wanted to die, too.
Well, isn't it true that you became obsessed with another baby in the hospital? And without your husband's knowledge, kidnapped him?
Objection. I'll allow it. Please answer the question, Mrs. Mackenzie.
The baby had come early. We weren't prepared. I was bleeding badly. Trucker stayed with me. When we finally got that little boy to the hospital, it was too late. We lost that beautiful, sweet baby.
Was there another baby in the hospital?
I didn't know what I was doing. The doctors called it postpartum depression. Miss Bocek calls it obsession. I just knew I felt totally empty. They said I couldn't have any more children.
So you found one?
Yes.
And you took him?
Yes.
Did you ever consider the consequences of that act and how it might affect your husband?
I think for a little while I went kind of crazy.
Crazy? Now, is that the profile of a fit mother, Your Honor?
It was a mistake. I know that. I gave the child back to his real mother.
Your Honor, I would say the incident shows, if anything, Mrs. Mackenzie's strong maternal instincts, but the fact of the matter is, this occurred over 2 years ago and bears no resemblance to the present situation.
Oh, doesn't it? Less than 2 days after a difficult birth, Trisha took Christopher out of the hospital and ran away without telling anyone where she'd gone. Now, I think it's fair to say that there's a pattern here.
A pattern? Your Honor, Ms. Vocek is conveniently omitting the fundamental difference. Mr. Mackenzie was having an adulterous affair while Mrs. Mackenzie was pregnant with Christopher.
That is not the issue here.
Of course, it's the issue. It cuts to the heart of why Mrs. Mackenzie took her child away.
Is this true, Mrs. Mackenzie?
Yes.
Please explain.
The one thing Trucker and I always had was trust. We were always there for each other until...
Go on.
When I was able to become pregnant again, we were closer than ever. It was a miracle. And then...
Take it easy.
He cheated on me. He betrayed me and our trust and our baby and our marriage. I couldn't believe he would do that to me, not after everything that we had been through together. Not when I was pregnant with his baby.
But you forgave him.
Yes, I tried.
Then the night Christopher was born,
He was with her again. He called me on the phone. I was lying there in the hospital, and they were telling me that there were complications with Christopher's birth, and Trucker told me that he had been with his mistress the night he was born.
She wasn't my mistress.
Wasn't it true that the affair was over? That nothing had happened that night?
Just him being with her on the most important night of my life was more than I could stand.
So you just ran away without even giving your husband a chance to explain?
I didn't know what else to do.
Trisha, you never contacted him while you were gone. You never gave him any hope that you might ever return. If his detective hadn't found you in Colorado, how long would it have taken you to come back?
I don't know.
See, that's exactly what concerns Mr. Mackenzie.
Not forever, just until
Until what? Isn't it true that you once told your husband that you wished that you had stayed in Colorado, that he had never found you?
I said that, yes.
Trisha, you talk about betrayal. You talk about trust. Well, I think there's a question here that the court has to ask you. In light of your history, how can you be trusted? How can anyone believe that you won't run away with Christopher again?
After a long and difficult night of labor, Trisha discovered you'd spent the night with your mistress. How was she supposed to feel?
She wasn't my mistress, and Trisha knew it.
Because you told her so.
Yes. I came clean when I could have lied, but I told her the truth because that's the way I wanted our marriage to be, too. We had a lot of other problems. Trisha, do you want to talk about what got me to my so-called mistress, walking in on you and Jeremy?
Are you trying to justify your adultery, Mr. Mackenzie?
I'm saying that the truth was right in front of Trisha's face if she'd wanted to see it, but she didn't.
She didn't want to see it? Come on.
She chose to believe I was having an affair so she could justify her own behavior with Gift Bowman.
I am not having an affair with Gift Bowman.
I walked in on you kissing.
Your Honor,
you were in each other's arms.
Proof of any infidelity on Mrs. Mackenzie's part.
I think it's relevant, Your Honor.
We're trying to determine parental fitness here, Counselor, not playing one-upsmanship with marital infidelities. I will hear what you have to say, Mr. Mackenzie, but please, keep to the point.
Thank you, Your Honor. I think that Giff and my wife set me up. I think they arranged to be in Washington together when the baby was born. I think he helped her when she ran away. In fact, I believe that Giff took her to Colorado. Because Trisha had never been to Colorado before or knew anyone there. When she was gone, she didn't speak to me once, but she called Giff all the time. I think it's obvious that he knew where she was. Finally, an investigator found Trisha in Colorado. And when I flew there, who do you think I found her with? Giff. I think they were getting ready to run off together again with my son.
None of what you just said is true. There was nothing between Giff and me. I came back to Corinth to work things out with you, Trucker.
Then why do you spend all your time with him, Trisha?
Because all we do is fight. At least I can talk to Giff.
You two went driving off in a blinding rainstorm together with Christopher. You stayed out all night. You didn't tell me where you'd gone or when you'd be back, if ever. I still don't know where you were that night, Trisha. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, but I won't let Giff Bowman play father to my son.
All right. I think you make that clear. Mr. Rosario.
Very moving, Mr. Mackenzie. Such emotion. You have quite a temper, don't you?
And when people try to hurt my son, yeah.
Was it this same temper that got you into jail in Colorado? As I understand it, you tore up a restaurant and you threatened violence to your wife and baby.
Trisha wouldn't let me see my baby. I got mad. I never threatened anyone, and I would never hurt Trisha or Christopher.
This wasn't your first brush with the law, was it?
Objection! Mr. Mackenzie's record is clean.
Withdrawn. Mr. Mackenzie, to your best knowledge, has Trisha ever had a criminal record?
No.
Does she drink heavily or take drugs?
No.
Does she abuse her baby?
No.
Then will you please tell us all how you can accuse her of being an unfit mother?
Because I think it's abuse to keep a child from its father.
Your Honor, I would like to request a recess.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm fine. I'm fine. Please. I'm sorry.
Go on.
Christopher spent the first 3 months of his life without me. He didn't hear my voice. He didn't ever see my face. I couldn't hold him. I couldn't tell him I loved him. When I finally had a chance to, he smiled at me. The most perfect little smile. So please don't tell me that he didn't miss his father, because he did. I made a promise to Christopher that we'll never be separated again. He needs me, and I need him. We're family. Please don't take him away from me. I'm begging you. I'm a good father. If you give him to his mother, I'll never see him. Please don't take my son from me.
I'm gonna go out and get some fresh air and stretch my legs. Do you want some coffee?
Decaf?
Well, why don't you just come with me?
No. I'm not moving till this thing is over.
Okay.
judge believed Trucker, didn't she?
I'm sure he persuaded her that he's had a hard time lately, but he didn't convince her that you're an unfit mother.
I have a horrible feeling about this.
You won't lose your son.
You did a great job. Judge Hale really heard you.
My God, how did it come to this? Waiting for a stranger to decide my son's future.